Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much, comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. He popped out in his first trip. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. Kendrick racing back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. All right, now, so time for the break. In now is Adam Eaton, his career line with Boltonevich. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. He also has 1 home run. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James moves over, and that's the 3rd out. 2 runs. Digging in once again, Darren James. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Hit to short. And the throw takes the first baseman right into the charging path of the base runner, but he's able to. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rendon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
On the ground to the left side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. Deficit holds it.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Washington took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Tanner Roar gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Mike Foltynewicz was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the report.
Nighttime baseball now from the district as we welcome you inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Joe Ross, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Called strike over the outside corner. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Off at first with 2 away. Ross is 1-2. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Braves 1. The Nats coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike. And that one just missed outside.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Liner toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because...
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. James moves over. 1 down. In now for Washington, Trey Turner 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Camargo has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. Ready for another shot now, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. Shot toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Ready. Once again, Freddie Galvis. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Rendon comes up with it, and he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Layton is there. Let's see if they test it. And this would be a tough opportunity to squander this late in the ball game, but he'll hold tight with 2 away now. Settling in now, Johan Camargo. Now the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw. And here's Daniel Murphy now. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Darren James. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hard hit ball to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Come on,
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down, and a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for left for Atlanta. 3-2 to finish in tonight's game. Washington used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Brandon Kinsler gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Ryan Madsen wraps it up for the save, his 18th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Bennett. Just a couple of miles from the Felipe Cordova gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball flow.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's Howie Kendrick. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Howie Kendrick.
The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in the switch hitter, Felipe Cordova, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in now for the Nats, Adam Eaton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. James is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Stepping in for the Braves, Darren James. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nope. A fastball that just misses inside. Sliders in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping up now, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. High pop-up. Defoe is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Wilmer Defoe. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Wilmer Defoe.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Galvis over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Darren James. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Layton is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Leading off for the Nationals, the shortstop.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, James. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Turner takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And it's not in time. He's safe as a run also comes in to score. So coming to the plate, Howie Kendrick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. This is in the air out to left field. James on the move. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Left for Atlanta. In now is Anthony Rendon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James has a play, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score from third.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball. Scott Kazmir will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit high and deep out to left. James going back on it, still going back. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to
digging in now for the Brewers, Jesus Aguilar, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. This is in the air to left. Oh, and he misses it. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Darren James. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball in for a strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins. But at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Come on, dig, you're scoring.
Markakis rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. James stands at second with 2 gone.
Dig.
Over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We'll move ahead to the trying to pick things up where he left off, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. We'll move on to the bottom of inning. Ready now, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1 pitch. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. VR in foul ground, and this will land foul. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Four runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Drilled to the left side. Galvis is there. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Atlanta get their 20th home win this year. Scott Kazmir earned his 5th win of the year. Arodys Vizcaíno hammers down the save, his 31st of the campaign. Underneath the southern skies of Georgia, we've got daytime baseball from SunTrust Park. Today, the 3rd and final game in this. Mike Foltynewicz will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll. Now to the plate, Jonathan Villar is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Thames, his career line with Boltonavich. He's only 1 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And this one is gone, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way, and there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in the back.
Striding in once again, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Eric Thames will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here's a fly ball, well hit. James racing back, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double, and a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Darren James due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is outside for a ball. Barnes, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 14th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Tyler Flowers is on deck. The 3-0. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 3-1. Popped up. Shaw is under it, no problem. 1 away. On to first, and they get the double play.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-1 the final tally today. Milwaukee rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jimmy Nelson earned his 9th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa.